What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Mike and this is Mike's Gourmet Kitchen. So in today's video it's a bit different again. We are continuing off on our last video, which was where we made the vegetable planters, and today we're actually going to be planting our vegetables, the seedlings, and some other vegetables we bought from our local nursery. So yeah, please stay tuned for the rest of the episode, and please do remember to like, comment and subscribe if you haven't already, and do hit the bell icon too if you'd like to receive updates on the latest content. What is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode. So right off the bat, we're just going to be starting off with our planters there on the left, and then these are the beautiful veg we planted right at the beginning. We could not propagate them in seed packs, so we just stuck them in the ground. It's watermelons, some butternut squashes, and some red speckled beans, which we're probably going to be pickling in once they harvest the veg from them in some later episodes. And we've got two beautiful potato plants. Hi guys, hope all of you are doing well. So, we recently started off with the vegetable garden, and those plants have started to grow slightly. And well, some of them, the rockets, the sweet rockets, lettuces and all that type of stuff, they started growing. The other plants have not started sprouting yet. But there's some good news. We received a great package in the mail today. So there it is. It's our seeds for our Carolina Reapers, ghost chilies, white ghost chilies, red ghost chilies, black pearl chilies, my yellows, a whole variation of chili that we can use actually, hopefully in some cooking. I don't know what we're going to use the Carolina Reapers for. Maybe some nice decorations or something. Apparently they grow pretty big. So yeah, that's an update on the vegetables so far. Cheers. So here we are in my front yard, busy checking on the veg. So we planted them today. We planted everything from Swiss chard, basil, coriander, parsley, thyme, and on this side we have Swiss chard, tomato, the moneymaker ones, round ones, romas, zucchinis, okra and cucumber. So I'm going to keep you guys updated on the progress of these guys, and I'll see you in 14 days. Okay, here we can see all our beautiful seedlings that we planted quite a while back. I think this was after 9 days, and then in the next clip you'll see them after 14 days. So they started propagating pretty nicely, especially the cucumbers and some of the zucchinis. They came out pretty quick. We were supposed to plant the zucchinis in the soil, but I felt like, you know what, let's experiment and then just try that. That's just a heap of potting soil that we're going to be using, some of the plants we bought from the nursery to add to our collection of plants that we grew ourselves, and also a pack of organic fertilizer that we have there on the ground. Okay, now moving on to the planting of the vegetables. Well, we actually started off filling the planters with soil. So we ended up filling them about 3/4. So I pulled the plastic to the sides and just topped it up with potting soil, and then I repeated this process for all the planters. I did remove the thumbtacks that we added in the previous video. And yes, that was about it. One tip I can give though is try to compact the soil quite a bit. Not too much, just enough so there's not too many air pockets inside the soil, so that the plants of the roots of the plants don't get too much oxygen and die. And there we can see our beautiful plant is filled almost all the way to the top. I will be in about 12 weeks topping them up again with some more nutrient rich soil, and then adding some more fertilizer again. Okay, so we started out with arranging where we wanted to do our plants. I left the two planters on the left open pretty much for our seedlings that we grew ourselves, and the rest of the space for the plants that we actually bought from the nursery. Pretty straightforward. You want to look at the size of the container it's in, dig about a hole that's approximate to the size, a little bit deeper, so that when you do remove the soil, you can actually press the plants into the soil and compact them firmly, so they don't die off a day or two after you've planted them. The easiest way to remove a plant from a plastic pot like this is to squish the sides in and press it a little bit, wiggle around, and then hold the total mass of the plant in your one hand, tilt it to the side, and then pull the plastic cup off the bottom. You don't want to damage too many of the roots, otherwise the plant might go into distress and it might die. And there we go, we just repeated the same process basically for all the plants throughout the planters, and yeah, some of them did wilt quite a bit because of the heat. I think on this day it was about 34 degrees, so it was pretty hot, but the water later on did save them quite a bit. And there we go, all the plants are planted. I did leave the far left side opener. I did acquire some other plants later in the episode, and you'll see them shortly. And now for our accelerator we're going to be using, it's organic fertilizer. So I tend to use about half a shovel amount or 2 hands full of this fertilizer pellets. I sprinkle it on the top and then gently mix it into the soil and then water it down with some rainwater or some water which I've enriched with some phosphates and nitrates. Especially when you're done planting them and they need to grow rapidly as soon as possible. And there we can see that's our beautiful irrigation system in action that we built in a previous episode. I will leave a link in the description and in this video to watch the previous video. Okay guys, there we go. So we've actually jumped ahead about 7 weeks. So yeah, I'll give you a view of the planters and the vegetables all at once now. They've settled in quite nicely. I did add quite a bit of fertilizer. We've had a lot of rain the past few weeks and it's been wonderful. So they're growing very nicely, and yeah, I'll keep you guys updated on them in the future, maybe like a few months from now when they start growing vigorously. And also, please guys, if you do get a chance, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to the channel and stay up to date with all the latest content. Here we go, have a look. That's it, that's those tiny tomato plants. They've grown in quite a bit. I actually added some Vietnamese coriander, tarragon and pineapple mint crossbreeds. Crossbreed pineapple and mint. And at the back there we've got black lady basil and also some more tomato plants. The Swiss chard has come along pretty nicely around about there. Tabasco plants and our mini bell pepper, thyme, rocket, rosemary, normal basil. And there we go, we're even growing some little strawberries over here. We are going to actually let them go over the sides and grow properly. And there's our mint at the back, zucchinis and cucumbers. That is it guys, I hope you enjoyed these 2 episodes and I hope I get you going on the way to growing your own vegetables at home and being more sustainable.